Hello, my name is Viktor Kushchenko and this is my studio located in the heart of Kiev. In this video, I will teach you how to create sculptures like these whales. As you can see, they have a dynamic shape and different designs. The first thing you need to pay attention to is there are different types of clay you can work with. The best clay for creating sculptures using the hand-building technique is stoneware clay. It will allow your objects to survive firing, preventing air from entering the pottery. The first thing we need to do is sketch the shape we are going to create. This sketch doesn't have to be very detailed, but it should reflect the main parameters of your work, the movement you want to convey, the silhouette, and possibly some stylization. You can add details while sculpting, if they are not the basis of your idea. So we draw sketches to find some movement, silhouette and best stylization. Never limit yourself to one sketch, so that you have something to choose from. You can use references to find the right stylization. Draw several projections to understand the movement and composition of the future whale. After that, we begin our work by rolling out the slab. For this, we can use a regular kitchen rolling pin, fabric or a rolling mat and piece of stoneware clay. We need to roll out an even layer, approximately 6-7 mm thick. In order for it to be even, we must follow a certain technique while working. Roll the slab with short movements, control the pressure, pressing more in those places where the layer is thicker, and turn the slab over from one side to the other as often as possible. When turning, we take the slab with both hands along the long side and simply let it go. Then there will be no folds left on the fabric. Do not rush when rolling out the slab, because if you make it too thin, you will have to start all over again. From this slab, I will make the tail part and the lower part of the mud without reaching ahead. Then I draw a pattern and cut it out. Next, we bend the layer and prepare the tail part for connection. To connect them, we need to score the surfaces that will be joined. You can use the fork or the special tool for score. Apply sleeve to the scores and begin to connect the slab ends. Support the layer from the inside with your index finger to ensure a secure connection. After gluing the tail and bending the base, I begin to build up the whale's back, starting from the tail. In order to model the shape we need, we have to fix the clay layer with both hands and pull it up, pushing it from hand to hand. At the same time, it is very important not to press on the clay layer. It must remain the same thickness as we prepared it at the very beginning. Please note that I am working on the opposite side so that my thumbs are inside the form and all other fingers are outside. At the same time, the thumbs always scan the thickness of the wall and press on it if it needs to be thinner. And all other fingers set the direction in which our wall will grow. At the same time, to control the pressure of the thumbs on the wall, we have to push the clay hand to hand. To prevent the form from opening, I use small triangular pieces of clay as supports, and then, during the work, our form will remain rounded. We use a turnable and foam rubber for work so that the shape doesn't deform. Before moving to the next step, you need to let the clay dry. To do this, you can simply wait, use the hair dryer or a gas burner. Next, we will cover the whale's back. We have to score the edge of walls and put the slip on the scores. To build the form, I will use the clip technique. I pinch off a small piece of clay, press it once. My left hand supports the form from the direction of attachment. My right hand pinches the clay clip, and then we pull the clay onto the existing wall. Be careful, the technique is only suitable for stoneware clay. If you try to work with it technique using pottery clay, there is a high probability that your products will crack. We constantly work on the corners. Place the clip in this corner, then I pinch it with my thumb and forefinger and press on the clip, while my left hand supports the form from the outside. I press the clip so that it attaches, then pull the clay onto the end of the wall. Next, I smooth out the wall. When I smooth it out, I press on the wall with my thumbs, flattening into a thickness of 6-7 millimeters. And at the same time, I guide the wall in the right direction with my index fingers. At the same time, the index fingers should point into the direction where your wall should grow. To control the shape, we have to work with both hands at a short distance, 2-4 centimeters, and constantly push the clay layer from hand to hand, keeping the index fingers in the direction where the wall should grow, from a uniform layer of equal thickness. We form the spine line to set the movement. Always work with both hands. One hand supports the shape while the other smooths the wall, or both hands work together to pull the wall together, preventing it from expanding and deforming. In the next stage, while we still have good access to the inside, support the wall, we need to level the shape and surface. To do this, we use a scraper, a metal plate or soft plastic card. We work with the scraper as parallel to the plane of the wall as possible. When the clay has dried, before continuing to build the wall, we need to scratch at the end of the wall and apply slip to the scratches. Then we continue to add clips using the same technique. Pay attention to how my fingers move and how my hands are positioned. The positioning of the hands when sculpting is more than half of the battle. An even layer, hand positioning and correct movements. Your attention must be on the shape of the object and your hands at all times, feeling and controlling every movement. Always work with both hands. One hand supports the shape while the other smooths the wall. Or both hands work together to pull the wall together, preventing it from expanding and deforming. We touch the upper part to the end of the upper jaw and then turn the whale belly up. Next, we need to form the lower part of the head and close the shape. Add clips carefully, immediately pasting them in the desired direction. While sculpting, periodically level and smooth the shape with the scraper. Use the support of the wall from the inside for control so that your shape doesn't deform and you can press the scraper hard enough for modeling. When we are left with a small hole, we need to close it with a patch. To do this, prepare a flat piece of clay or layer, cut the edge of the hole and the edge of the patch at a 45 degrees angle. Scratch the surfaces that will be joined and apply Slab to the scratches. Apply the patch, trim and smooth the clay in all directions so that the joint is not visible. Dry the clay. I use a gas burner for this, but you can use a hair dryer or simply wait until the clay hardens and will not deform during the work. Next, we use the stack to refine the planes. We work on the side of the stack, pressing it at the desired angle and forming the desired direction of the planes of the shape. With the blade of the stack, we draw the lines separating the planes and then work on the side again to transform the line into a connection between the planes. Once again, we use a scraper to shape and level wide surfaces. If we need to highlight certain areas on the form, we use small clay coils. We make a coil of the required volume and length. Apply Slab to the surface where we want to attach it and stick the coil in place with light pressure from your thumb along its entire length. After that, we smooth the coil over the surface so that it doesn't stand out from the form. We use the side of the stack again to refine the planes of the form. With the blade of the stack, we draw lines of curves on the body to emphasize movement and dynamics. Then we work out the planes along its line with the side of the stack. Next, I add another small coil along the line, gluing it to the Slab to make the shape more voluminous. I smooth out the coil with scraper, fitting it into the plane of the shape. Next, we refine the line of connection between the planes with the stack. I want to make this whale with its mouth slightly open, so I take a scalpel and make an incision along the line of the mouth and clean the incision site with a stack and scalpel. Next, we need to make the whale's fins. We make them from solid piece of clay. First, we shape the tip of the fin by pulling the clay with our thumb from the end to the base. The fins have a specific structure that ensures their strength. The middle of the fin should be quite thick, 1 or 2 centimeters, and the edges should be thin. The tip of the fin should also be thin, and there should be a pocket at the base that forms a hollow space inside the fin. To attach it, first of all, we need to make a hole in the middle of the whale's belly between the fin attachment points. When we cut in the hole, hold the scalpel at the angle to the center of the cut so that you can glue this piece back later. We place the fin where it will be attached and trace the attachment contour. Then we cut a hole inside the traced contour so that the cavity inside the whale connects with the cavity inside the fin. Next, scratch the surfaces that will be joined and apply slip. During the joining process, help yourself from the inside to firmly connect the fin to the body by pulling the clay through the cut hole. Secure the fin with a small coil at the joint and work with a stack. Do the same with the second fin. After that, put back the piece that we cut out from the belly, scratch it beforehand and apply slick. We also make tail fins from solid piece of clay, and they have the same design with a thickened center and thinner edges, but without a hollow inside. With sweeping movements, we model the shape by pulling the clay from the tip of the fin to the base and forming a thickened attachment point for the fin. Next, we make the second half of the tail using the first half as a template. The connection is made through scratches and slick, using our thumbs to pull the excess clay from the fin onto the whale's body, firmly connecting them. Next, we use these metal loops to smooth out the shape by shaving down the surface of our sculpture. After I have smoothed out the surface and refined all the planes, I use the corner of same loop to carve out the voluminous folds on the whale's chin. Next, I stick the plastic film on the bottom of the whale. I draw the graphic lines through the plastic film with a stack. The plastic film allows me to draw a smooth line without grooves. Next, we make the eyes. To do this, we first make a recess with a small round loop or pointer. We make balls that fit the recesses in diameter. Fill the recesses with slick and insert the balls. We finish it off with eyelids made of small clay coils. We make the decorations in the form of growth using sleek and spray bottle. This is the result I got and would be happy to see yours. And as you understand, you can use all this knowledge to create other animals and much more.